So I've had the question come up now a couple times from some of the younger guys in the trade asking about coming in series, what it means to come in series. They're being told to avoid it. Let's talk about what that actually means and why you need to avoid it and how we can avoid it. So I've set up a little simple demonstration here, giving you an example of how you could potentially put yourself in series. First of all, let's talk about what that means. The way I like to explain it is, coming in series with a circuit means you're becoming the missing link that completes its path to create that circuit. So if I have a new piece of wire pulled in here and say a hot piece on this side, we're wanting to connect the two to complete the circuit, if you go and put yourself as the connection between the dead piece and the hot piece, you have completed that circuit, therefore making your body the path for the current to flow across your body. People say, well, I got my rubber gloves on. What's the chances of both of them being bad? We're not in the glove testing business. And so many different things can go wrong in this scenario. The short of it is you never want to put yourself in the positions where this could happen. This is just one example. You can put yourself in series from face to ground by not covering up the pole, the neutral. You can put yourself in series from phase to phase by not covering up the phase behind you. There's so many different scenarios of this. Squeezing up secondary leads is another one. Even though it's secondary voltage, it still has a lot of current that you can put across your body, across your heart, and it can stop your heart. I want to pretend this is a new piece of wire we've pulled in and some existing wire that's energized. So I went ahead and tied this jumper in. This is our pretend hot jumper. In a real world situation, you want all this covered up. You want to avoid any second points of contact. When they're teaching you not to come in series, they want it to be to where one side of this is controlled to where you're only contacting one side at a time. Never put yourself in the position where the current can flow across your body. Now, not every company has one of these. This is the absolute safest way to pick up your new wire. This takes all the question out of it. This one here is made by Utility Solutions. No, I'm not endorsed or getting paid to advertise this. I just want to stress to you that if you don't have one of these and you're picking up wire, I would encourage you to mention this to your company. It's a pickup tool plus load break tool. So if you pick the wire up with this first, and then you get in between your jumper, you're no longer in series because both sides of the jumper is the same potential. You never want to put yourself in the position where current can travel across your body, completing a circuit. Cover up all differences and potentials. And remember, when we talk about differences and potentials, we're working on one thing at a time. If I'm working on a phase, all the other phases, all the other paths to ground need to be covered up to eliminate the incidental contact that I could make to those other potentials. And if I'm making connections, I recommend using the load pickup tool. But if you don't have one available, do whatever means possible to keep from your body getting between the two different potentials that could possibly create a chance of your body becoming part of the circuit in series with that wire. Oh, and another reason why I stress that load pickup tool. Some of the older linemen's gonna say, oh, don't be afraid, just put it together. You're just picking up wire. What if an insulator's bad? What if there's an arrestor that goes bad? In a lot of cases, you're picking up equipment that hasn't been energized before, therefore it hasn't really been tested. Don't take it for granted that since it's new, nothing can fail. Because you got to think, you're putting it together right there. That's the worst connection until it's completed, so that's where the fireball is going to be.